From what I've heard, you're using your paper not for writing, but for rolling doobies. You're gonna be doing a lot of doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river. Young lady, what do you want to do with your life?
I want to live in a van down by the river.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to live in a van down by the river when you're living in a van down by the river. Now, you kids are probably asking yourselves, hey, Matt, how can we get back on the right track?
Hey guys, this is Mark Goes to the Movies. This is episode 96. Max, you gotta stop, dude. He picks the worst time to make himself an ass. I have the window open so I get the nice cold air. And he thinks that he's like a cat because he can sit on the fucking goddamn dude. Sit on the ledge. Cannot. Goddamn. We didn't go for a walk yesterday or today. Well, we did a walk yesterday. We didn't do a walk today. It was too many things going on. Maybe we'll try to do it tomorrow. Tell you what, you can't see this, but I have my "Do you like scary movie" sign in my movie room. It's turned on, and it's like a red glow, and it's coming out of that room. I'm looking in the fucking hallway right now, and it's terrifying the shit. Oh goddamn, that is scary. It's just so weird. I don't like that at all. God damn, dude. Max, you gotta get off. He's like on my shoulder. He's not a light dog. He's a medium sized dog he's a large dog that should be a medium sized dog. His harness is a size large. Oh my god. Got the incense going. Uh just trying to make it feel like Halloween as much as I can. Doing that, I'm watching the In Search of Darkness documentary and I'm going to review it in 6 parts, I guess. Although I'm gonna probably take a break. Seems like they're doing an hour and then they do like the little we're talking about meta now, and I paused it so I can talk about the movies they talked about for the first hour of In Search of Darkness 95 to 99. So it's 4 years. If you're not familiar with this documentary, this is probably the most in-depth documentary for horror movies I've ever seen in my life. They did one for the 80s. It happened to be it was three movies. It was a part one, part two, and part three. This is their breaking down years, I guess. And so far, the 90s aren't great. I think we all knew that. There's some interesting ones. I'm definitely going to go out and look because it's probably not familiar with them. The thing is, the criticism for In Search of Darkness Part 1, it scanned the whole decade. They didn't break it down into different, like, orders 80 to 83, 83 to 86, 86 to 89. They broke it down into, like, one movie, and then they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go do some more," and then, "Hey, we probably have enough for another." They honestly probably have enough for In Search of Darkness '80s Part 4. If we're being completely honest, they missed out on a lot of movies. But the '80s were like the definitive decade for horror movies, whereas the '90s there's a lot of just blech. It's especially they started off with the late '90s. I did the In Search of Darkness '90 to '95. The first one comes to Shutter in May 15th. So this one is 95 99. It's like it's gonna be Scream's the biggest one. That's where it's gonna end up. But there were some interesting movies that they give you like a little short excerpt of what the movie's about, the stuff with it, what makes it good, stuff like that. And there's a couple that I was like, I'm gonna like check those out after this at some point. So this isn't in order. I started taking notes when I was like, hey, I hadn't seen this movie. This is interesting. So the first one I had written down is Tales from the Hood. That is one they covered. I love all anthology horror movies. I think they're the best kind of horror movies. There was when they made the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark movie. That's an anthology horror book, right? And they were going to do an anthology horror movie because there hasn't been a major anthology horror movie in forever. But they were like, "Oh, we don't want to do that because your best story or your worst story is going to ruin the movie. Worst story was yeah, worst story is going to ruin the movie." And I don't think that's the case. I think I just don't have the attention span to watch an entire or it's boring in parts. Give me a nice, fast anthology horror story. You can give me three of them, and I'll be very thankful because if one of them's not good, the other two make up for it. Tales from the Hood is great. Corbin Burnson, who you know from Major League, he's also the dentist, but I guess yeah, he's done some horror movies too. He's really good in that one. The one that I didn't see that I am interested in going to see after this is In Mouth of Madness, which is a John Carpenter movie. Again, for directing my favorite movie of all time in Halloween, I have not seen a lot of his other ones. I just saw The Thing for the first time not that long ago. But yeah, and Mouth of Madness is a movie that I've never seen. I might have it. I don't know. It I know Scream Factory, dude. All right, Max, get down. You're too heavy. Get down, dude. Get off me. God damn. For being a co-host, you kind of suck. For one, I might fire you. Just giving you a heads up. You might be fired. You mean to raise the blinds? The cold air is pretty nice. All right, yeah. If someone comes and kills me, you watch from the back. I guess he's that. So in Search of Mouth of Madness, that is one I'm definitely gonna watch. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight, they would did that one. That Tales from the Crypt, everything Tales from the Crypt is amazing. Is very enjoyable. I very much enjoy it. You went right back to the same spot. You're ruining this episode. God damn, dude. I don't know what the fuck this problem is. Let's see. Yeah, so Demon Knight. The one thing I don't like about Demon Knight is that Jada Pickett Smith is the main star of the movie, and she's kind of awful. She kind of made Will Smith's life a living hell. So she ruined his life. A Wendigo, which is also called Frostbiter. I don't know the exact title. Let me see. I have that movie. I saw it was on sale for Vinegar Syndrome, and I was like, man, that one looks interesting. Frostbiter. Frostbiter, Wrath of a Wendigo. I have that movie, so that will be very easy to watch because I already own that. Haven't watched it. It looks like Evil Dead, but in the '90s version, and it looks cheap and it looks right up my alley. I enjoy that one. So that's another movie that I had no idea about. Uh, I guess I did, but I already owned, so it'll be very easy to watch. Skinner. This is another one where I'm like, damn, dude, that one also looks pretty good. It has Ted Raimi in it. Let me see how much I can. How much is that? It's about how he skins people, and it has Ricky Lake in it and Tracy Lords. Blu-ray. It was like it's not popping up. Skinner Blu-ray, $25. It's a little bit too much for me, but I'm gonna add it to my cart when it goes on sale. I'll know. My Amazon card's full of all kinds of stuff. I might put it on a wish list and be like, guys, if you can buy this for me, any of these movies. Ah, damn, dude. Yeah, Dark Angel was on sale for 14.99. Now it went up to 23.99. Son of a bitch. Yeah, The Breakfast Club. I've been trying to buy The Breakfast Club for months, and it's not dropped in price. But I'll save that one. Save Skinner, so I know I can maybe put it on a wish list. Maybe someone will buy it for me. Maybe someone from one of the many countries where Such a Darkness is real popular. will buy this for me. All right. Yeah, Sinner looks interesting. I was interested in that one. Lord of Illusions, another movie I think I might have. It looks like the magicians they're doing the horror stuff, but it was I know the guy from Malcolm in the Middle, the drill sergeant, like he's like the bad guy in it. It looks he's in other stuff too. That's where I know him from. He's also in it. So I don't know if I have that one. I think I do, but it's another interesting movie. Seven is really good. I actually have the 4K of that. So I already I haven't watched it in forever. I want to say when I bought the 4K, my Xbox was giving me troubles on playing the 4K disc, so I wanted to watch it, and then you don't watch it. Uh, Probably give that another shot at some point. They did Halloween 6, and it's weird. They make it. I don't like how I don't say I don't like it. I say Halloween 6 is just another sequel to me. It's not as bad as the Rob Zombie movies. It's a little better than Part 5, I think. Paul Rudd does make it weird as Tommy Doyle. He does the worst Tommy Doyle. Paul Rudd is the worst Tommy Doyle, I would say. Anthony Michael Hall is probably my favorite Tommy Doyle. But that's because I really love Halloween Kills. But yeah, Halloween 6 is again they make it look real interesting. Even with the shitty mask, I don't know how they can get the mask wrong in these movies. Just use the original mask. How hard is this? But they change it, they make it worse. Another movie is Jacko. This is one that Joe Bob did in the last drive-in. It again look I don't even I know how to say it was watched it years ago, and it's got what Linnea Quigley's in everything. You see when it aired. It's a '95 movie, which is good. They're going in order. Um, yeah, they Joe Bob Splatterwings. That's the one it's on. I'm not sure when they're gonna get rid of the last drive-in stuff from Shutter, but yeah, that's how I know what it was. Uh, that was like the weird one. I remember Courtney watched that special with me, and it's really hard to defend those kind of movies to a person that's not really into horror movies. Vampire in Brooklyn. Vampire in Brooklyn is a movie I had not seen in probably since the late '90s, probably since it came out on VHS. But Eddie Murphy as a vampire, I was watching the footage behind it, and it looks like it's a movie that I would enjoy that back in the day. Another one is Extro 3. I don't know anything about Extro 3. Looks like it's an Alien ripoff, Alien with Predator qualities, and it's one of those ripoff movies. And then lastly, they ended with Castle Freak, is a movie I very much enjoy that I watched. It was on some kind of it was antenna TV or something like that. It was when I was in high school. We didn't have cable. I forget what it was. Channel 11. If you know what Channel 11, it's like usually have the CW. It used to be the CW for the CW. It was WB. It was the WB. I remember watching it on the weeknight, weekend night, and Castle Freak came on, and it was, of course, it was what is it was censored from all the nudity in there. Jeffrey Combs is it's probably my second favorite Jeffrey Combs movie behind Reanimator. But yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed it. That one's good. I think I have the Blu-ray, and then they remade it. I never saw the remake. But yeah, Barbara Crampton, she remade the movie. So yeah, that's the first. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 movies. and I'm in an hour and 1 minute into the documentary, so 5 hours left. We'll see how this goes, and yeah, go from there. 95 episodes, and I think this should get us. I'm gonna go to a break. When I get to episode 100, I'm gonna do a break. I'm gonna do the Kenny episode. I'm gonna tell you all about my stepdad. For some reason, my biological father episode got some views on there. Well, I wonder how many my stepdad is gonna get. My stepdad's way worse. Also, when I tell the stories about my stepdad and growing up, I'm not complaining. I'm not. I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. I'm not mad or anything. It's over. Like I don't deal with these people ever. But I don't want to be like airing my grievances out. It's good therapy because I tried to confront my stepdad over the way he was when I was growing up, and the coward blocked me. So this will be good for me. I'm excited for that episode. But right now we're gonna go back to In Search of Darkness. We're gonna watch another hour of this. Come back. I'll come back with episode 97 to get closer. Also, while I'm here, let me tell you what my Amazon wish list is. Amazon is where I get most of my movies, and that's a problem because when you get them on Amazon, you don't realize you already have it. I did that with Billy Madison. I had a little bit of money through Macari, and someone was selling Billy Madison for like $15. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take that. And what happened was, is I already had it. I went to go put it on the shelf. Sure enough, Billy Madison was looking me right in the face. So what I did is I went to Amazon and I was like, I just recently bought Stone Cold, and I was like, I need to return this because you gave me the wrong movie, dude. You gave me Billy Madison, and they're like, sure thing, dude. And yeah, that's my mistake. But yeah, when you buy them through Amazon, you don't. It's not the same connection as buying them in store. But my Amazon save for later list, I'm gonna make this a wish list so people can buy movies for me. I see them on Instagram all the time. I have Skinner. I have VHS Halloween. That's the newest one. I would like to have that on Blu-ray. I have Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy. This is a 30% coupon on that one. I have a Dirty Mountain Dew. Even though I'm not supposed to have it, it's my drink of choice right now. There is a Halloween outdoor decoration. It's a hot air balloon shaped in a pumpkin for like a little lantern. I have Zombie on 4K. I don't have that one. I have Scooby Doo Zombie Island. This is looks like it was going to be a special line for Terror Time for Scooby Doo movies because there's not many on Blu-ray. I have The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob, a Mayhem and Suitable Flesh. This is the only Joe Bob special they put on Blu-ray. Let's see, I have some fog. I have some fog machine liquid. I'm missing the fog right now. I love incense, but I would love to have some fog machine liquid. I have Scooby Doo. Where are you? The complete series. I actually had this at one point, and I was dumb enough to sell it for $20. Edward Scissorhands is $30 on Steelbook. Imaginary. This is a pretty cheap movie. It's only $15 on 4K. I have a coffin knife holder. It has 14 magnets for 7 knives. Basically, is a knife holder. There's a movie called Play Dead. I don't know why that one's on there, but it looks interesting. Oh damn! Look at that. The Fanta Chucky's Punch is completely gone now, so I'll delete that one, I guess. Let's see. Oh damn, dude, what are you doing? I have let's see, Abbott and Costello Meet the Invisible Man. The one I bought was Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein because that's my favorite one. And then I have Abbott and Costello Meet uh Mr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. That one was 30. That's been 30% off, so that will take $18 right now. Then I have the Mechanic Resurrection because Jason Statham's modern day Charles Bronson at this point. And I have Aftershock. This is the one Eli Roth directed. Basically, it's a through an earthquake happened in Brazil. I have Coal Miner's Daughter. I don't know. I think these are like biopics. And then I got Babe. I have Babe 4K. because you can never have too many talking pig movies. I have Silent Scream. I have Happy Gilmore. I have Dark Angel. That's the one with Dolph Lundgren. I have Swordfish. That is 30% off right now. The Breakfast Club on 4K. I have Vacation on 4K. This is the remake with Ed Helms. That wasn't as good. Let's see. I have Avenging Force. This was a sequel to Invasion USA. There is The Untouchables on 4K with the actual 4K case. I have Below. I don't know what that one is. That one's on sale right now, though. Let's see. I have Matinee with John Goodman. I have Phantoms with Ben Affleck. I have Death Machine. I have The Deer Hunter. I have Runaway. I don't know what that one is. I think it might play on my Blu-ray player though. I have Summer Rental with John Candy. I have Eyes of a Stranger. That's a Scream Factory movie. I have Single White Female on Blu-ray. I have The Bride on Blu-ray. I have Inseminoid on Blu-ray. I have Super Mario Brothers. This is the original live action movie. That one's $56, so I understand nobody can buy that one. I have another Charlie Brown clock. This is the traditional one. This is the one I actually wanted. I love cuckoo clocks though. I have one right now. That's the one I have is a Charlie Brown Halloween clock, and yeah, I do not get tired of the beagle howling. The Bourne Complete Collection and Little Big League. Those are the. Oh wait, and then Bill and Ted's Most Triumphant Trilogy. That is all three movies on 4K. Oh, and then Ghost of Mars on 4K too as well as Coneheads. I don't know if I have Coneheads or not though. I might have it. And Shrek the Third. That's the last Shrek movie I need. And I think that's about it. So yeah, maybe I'll put together a wish list. You know, those people from where is it? Singapore can buy them for me. But anyways, that's it. Episode 96. I'm going back to my documentary. As always, go watch a movie, nerds.